Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a future spouse reading, so we will look at who will you marry, what do they look like, what is their personality, possibly their horoscope signs, whatever it is that you have to know about your future spouse. I've got 4 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to your intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this aventuring heart. Let's see, who will you marry? Who's your future spouse? And we've got the 6 of Wands, Service, Queen of Swords, 4, 7 of Wands, and Prison. Pile 1. I feel like initially I felt that this is somebody very, very devoted to whatever it is that they're working on. I wouldn't be surprised that this person has achieved some kind of success in their life, has done something big, and they're not doing it for themselves. They are doing it to help other people, possibly some kind of career. They build their career based on what people need currently, what could be helpful, something that would improve other people's life. There is this almost the sense of wanting to serve other people by what they do in life. Maybe they're like in helping careers, like a doctor or something in regards to social services, something like that. And they have achieved a lot in it. I feel like there are many people around them who they inspire, who praise them, who are proud of them. There's just something very dignified about them, very strong and mature. I do feel like that by the time that you meet this person, they will be quite established, quite successful, and it's like they know who they are and they know what they're living for, what they need to accomplish here in life. Very clear. And there is some bigger cause that they're serving for some reason, this person. Very humane energy is coming through from them. Very people-oriented, and whatever I'm doing it for others. It's like leaving a legacy in this world after I'm gone. That's something they would say. Very confident this person is, not shy. I don't feel like there's somebody very shy. They know who they are and they're not hiding it. It's just, there's this very optimistic, hopeful energy about them as well. But what's interesting is that I don't feel like you will receive them well initially. Many of you, this Queen of Swords and 4, 7 of Wands and Prison. I have to say, for some of you, you might know this person already and you are not feeling good about them. You are not on a good terms with them. For others, if there is nobody in your picture, nobody you could imagine getting married with, the people that you know, I feel like for some reason you won't be very accepting towards them, possibly because of what you've been in the past, the baggage you have from the past. I feel like you are going to be very much discerning and cold and rational about them. Will have very strong boundaries, very rigid boundaries between you and what they're bringing you. But it's almost like all of it is not making you happy. I feel like it will be quite difficult for them to break through to you, to be understood by you, because again, with this Queen of Swords right in the center of your reading, it's like no bullshit attitude about you. Like I don't trust you. I don't trust people easily overall, possibly. In order to earn my trust, you have to work really hard. That kind of energy is coming through strongly. It's as though you've been through a lot and you lost a lot possibly to get where you are currently. You felt a lot of pain, possibly been heartbroken, and when this person comes along, it's like you're not receptive at all. at all. But again, you're going to end up married to each other, so it's all good. I feel like we are all going through our separate journeys, stories, and obviously they will get through to you, this person. I want to look at the bottom of the deck. What do we have here? Yeah, we've got the Two of Cups. No worries. You are a wonderful match, and it does feel like a very balanced, complementary. You complement each other really well when you are together. To be honest, I feel like you're somebody more introverted, somebody more who would rather keep things to yourself, who would rather possibly be on your own more often than not. And they seem like somebody who's all for people. Very sunny personality, very, I would say, extroverted as well, but not extremely, like when it's just all the time being around different people. They are more accepting, I would say, more sociable even than you. You're just somebody who is very wise, very stable, very knowledgeable, and you don't let people easily, don't let them in easily. It's like they have to go through trials, through a very fine filter system to get through to you. But again, it's like, it's a beautiful balance here. You are different, but when you come together, you complement each other. They've got what you lack, you've got what they lack. I also feel like in their chart they might have more fiery energy, and you might have more air or water, but it's not necessarily for everybody, and we'll pull more astrological cards as we go. Let's look at your oracle cards. What else do you have to know about this person? Oh my gosh, look at this. Talking about confidence. The first card we've got here is confidence. Yeah, you guys, I don't feel like this person is somebody who's shy, who wouldn't speak their mind, share their opinion. They're just very open and like, this is what I believe in, this is who I am. I want to serve the world. I want to make other people happy, make them laugh. I want to make them feel comfortable, warm. And yeah, very confident. Again, opening your reading with the Six of Wands. I do feel that they might also be somebody who will enforce or heal your struggle with your confidence, if there is something like that. Maybe you're somebody who tends to hide themselves, to isolate, or who shies away from other people's attention, and they're like, I don't mind it, it's all good, it's fine. And they will help you to learn that as well, to embody that as well. Very confident person. Like they know who they are, and very healthy self-esteem. They value themselves. Then you guys, we've got this card abundance. Yeah, for sure. I had no doubt. Again, very successful person, very established. Whatever it is that they're doing, that they've reached some heights. Maybe they are like a CEO, or maybe they have a certain popularity, even, or fame in their surroundings, like among the people, friend circle, or their colleagues. Whatever they're doing in life, they are known for it, they're celebrated for it and respected for it. And of course there is financial, monetary compensation, reward that comes with it. So definitely they're not somebody who struggles financially. I also feel like even their personality is very abundant, like that they are not living in the lack mentality at all. Definitely not. They know that life is precious, and it's not for suffering, it's not for struggle. Life is to be enjoyed. They want to thrive, and they want to thrive in relationships as well. Then we've got this card, higher power. Beautiful. I also feel like you guys will come together. You're meant to come together, first of all, and it will come out of nowhere, like help of the divine, help of the ancestors, angels, whoever you believe in. It will just come in the most unexpected moment. And again, that is why I feel you might be uncomfortable with it, with this Queen of Swords. Like, oh, I don't know about it. I've just been through a very difficult heartbreak, or I don't trust people anymore, I don't trust love anymore, I'm not sure. And this person seems to be so happy and cheerful and confident, maybe not my type or something like that. But it's definitely a divinely guided situation, divinely guided union. It will feel right eventually. It will feel very right. No doubts, no problems, no blockages, except the initial, you initially getting kind of spiky, like a hedgehog. Don't come close, don't touch me, do not approach, that kind of energy. And again, with that attitude, we also have this card cave, and it says sanctuary. For me, it feels like this person would be your sanctuary, would be your peace, would be your comfort, a place where you could go and forget the worries of the world, forget the hardships, forget the reasons why you had to put the strong walls between yourself and others, these boundaries, and go into isolation, into your hermitude. This will feel safe. This connection with them will feel safe. They will do their best to make you feel safe, to create like a cozy nest with you, a home together, a lot of safety. I'm sensing you and them, like home. This is home. A lot of warmth and support and encouragement, like that is very reciprocal, that goes both ways. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. Who will you marry? Look at this. Oh my gosh, we've got this card hostilities. Again, I feel like this reading is like turning back to you and where you are currently mentally or emotionally, even though we are trying to get some messages, descriptions of your person. Even the imagery on this card, hostilities, is the same as the 7 of Wands. It's like you might be currently in the state of I don't feel good about dating, I don't feel good about meeting new people, I don't trust them, I just do not trust them. I feel like I have to be on guard, I have to protect myself, like somebody gonna stab me in the back, and almost like I'd rather attack first, or be intimidating, or be guarded, rather than being warm and happy and kind and accepting. It's like very warrior-like energy that's coming from you in regards to other gender, in regards to dating. What I care about the most right now is just my well-being and my safety. Interesting that this message is coming through very strongly. And at the bottom we have this card, the garden and the gate. It's like I want it, but I keep myself shut out of it, of love, of dating possibly, or falling in love and trusting again. But this girl who's standing outside this fence, this gate, she's got the key to this garden. She just keeps herself from entering because she's afraid or because she's been hurt in the past. And you guys, don't feel like I'm scolding you. Don't. We all get there sometimes. It's okay. It's your process. You'll be fine. Pile 1. Who will you marry? We've got this card, New Moon in Aquarius, and it says bring love into the situation. Again, you guys, I feel like this is another message for you to start as much as you can to open up to people, to trust them, to see smallest good things that you could notice and emphasize those, not the negative traits, not the red flags or their faults. Of course, if you're dealing with a horrible person like a narcissist or a sociopath or psychopath, definitely disregard that advice. But if it's just a normal person with strange quirks or something like that, try to see the best. And with this new moon in Aquarius, maybe Aquarius is a prominent sign, or they've got a moon in Aquarius or something like that. Maybe you do. And at the bottom we have this card, Blue Moon, and it says believe in the impossible. Again, I feel like some of you have lost faith altogether in love, in getting married possibly, in meeting the one, meeting somebody that you could build a stable connection with for years. It might be out of the fantasy Disney movies for you at this point. Don't give up. Don't give up. Pile 1. Who will you marry? We've got this card Shadow. Very interesting. This is the moon energy in traditional tarot. The moon, fears, worries, unconscious beliefs that are not true, illusions, fears about the future. Yeah, again, I feel like I'm being brought back to you. And I know there will be people in comments saying, oh, this was supposed to be a future spouse reading, why are you talking about me? Again, I feel like it's you guys. Because this is a different person. They're very different, very different. And when you meet them, it's going to be like a polarity, like sun and the moon, dark and light, black and white, and very interesting. They're going to show you something that you need to see in yourself, and you're going to show them whatever it is that they have been closing their eyes to in themselves. And again, overcoming fears, overcoming this worry would be very helpful right now. Because you will get married eventually, you will. We've got this Two of Cups at the bottom of your deck, you guys. You're meant to be in this beautiful union and is divinely guided with this higher power. Do not give in to this, to your nerves, to fears. Let's get some horoscope signs. Pile 1. Or astrology kind of messages. Pile 1. Who will you marry? Who is the person you will marry? Very interesting. We've got air, so air element, and the air signs in astrology are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And it says open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. And again, that focus on other people, communicating with other people, serving other people, being of some kind of help. That's something I strongly feel about them. And what's interesting, the next card we have is Gemini, which is an air sign. I feel like this person is a great talker. You would have wonderful conversations, like very smart, very funny, very intelligent, very curious. And with this Gemini card, it says curiosity, intellect, and networking. They might be working with other people strongly, like discussing things, discussing ideas, some projects, creative endeavors with others. So a lot of air here. Then we've got house 2, or the second house in astrology, and it says physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Exactly what I was talking about in the beginning of your reading, with this abundance, with self-worth and confidence. So again, money is going well for them. Quite established, possibly got the stability, the living situation is good. I also feel like they value comfort in life. Second house is all about what's giving us comfort, what's giving us the sense of being rooted. So family, stability, security, stable foundation. What do you have at the bottom? We've got Pisces, and it says intimacy, intuition, and compassion. Let's get some descriptions of your person. Pile 1. Pile 1. Who will you marry? The first card that jumped out was mature. Wonderful to see. Yeah, I do feel like they're quite mature. Again, as I was saying, they know who they are, they know what they're all about, they know what they want to do in this world, how they want to contribute. So they're not, even though we've got this Gemini sign card, which is all about light-hearted, childlike energy, but with them there is a good balance of being happy, light-hearted, curious, but also quite serious and wise and stable. We've got this card, romantic. Beautiful. Maybe this is why you kind of will be taken aback when they come towards you, when they approach you. Maybe you're somebody who is more practical at this point, or just forgot what it's like to be courted. Can you say that? Like, go through courtship, or yeah, nice dates and all of that. It'll be surprising. Then we've got this card, feelings. Very interesting. So mature, romantic feelings. I do feel that they're very in touch with their feelings, with their emotions. And that is why they're confident, because it goes hand in hand, always. Yeah, we've got this card, guarded. Yeah, I feel like this is something that you might be kind of linking on. Because I see you being very guarded initially when you meet them. And then you would see that they've got the same, quite a similar side to them. Even though they're very curious and very people-oriented, but sometimes they can come off as someone mature, guarded, like an old soul. Old soul. Even though deep inside they're very romantic and soft. And also affectionate. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful cards. Description of a future spouse. Yeah, and we've got this card, confident, as well. Confidence twice, you guys. Seems to be a prominent trait for this person. Wonderful. Should we get more cards? I feel like we should. Let's get a few tea leaf cards. Pile 1. Who will you marry? The first card we've got, you guys, is crib, and it says birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Very likely that you guys will have a children together, or a child. Yeah, so there might be a pregnancy quite soon in this connection, in this relationship. But it's very interesting that we've got this Gemini energy, which is all about childlike nature, and then crib of a birth of a child. Maybe this person would really like to have children, and this is one of the reasons for them to try and find this like a soulmate, long-term partner. Then we've got this card, dragon, and it says be aware of self-delusion. Very interesting. Again, with this hostility, with the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Swords, I do feel like, and illusion again. Did we have the moon card? We did, with the shadow in this deck. The moon energy is all about illusions, is all about enforcing things, creating things in your mind that are not necessarily true. Again, fears coming up to the surface. And I don't feel like whatever it is that they're worried about in this connection is true. Like, not much to worry about at all. Then we've got this card, hammock, and it says taking a vacation, physically or mentally. Maybe you guys will meet this person on a vacation while traveling or going to like tropical places. I'm just going to show you the picture image. Yeah, somewhere in a warm climate. Or you'll go on vacations a lot with this person. Then we've got this card, August. So it could be the month when you meet them, or maybe their birthday or your birthday. So we could have Leo or Virgo people watching this. And then we have pineapple, and it says reconciliation. Very interesting. And I feel like this is a message for those who I talked about in the beginning of this reading, this could be somebody you know, somebody that you know already, but you are kind of pulling back from this connection. If there is nobody you're looking for to reconciliate with, disregard this message, disregard this card. Yeah, so I think this is all I have for you. Let's get a final card from this heart deck. I just feel like I cannot leave you just yet. I didn't want this reading to be too long, but still don't want it to be too short. Pile 1. Who will you marry? What do you have to know about the person you will marry? Okay, and we've got this beautiful card, the Romance, and it says Cupid's arrow strikes. Yeah, I do feel like it's a very romantic connection, very romantic union between you and them, and especially with this description of your person being a romantic. So beautiful flowers, nice dates, I don't know, celebrating Valentine's Day together, traveling together, having kids. Feels very very nice. I like this. Oh, and at the bottom we have this card, Soulmate. It says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Wonderful. So this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this clear quartz stone. Let's see, who will you marry? Who is your future spouse? And we've got the Knight of Cups, Death, Nine of Pentacles, Misfortune, the Chariot, and Despair. Pile 2. I feel like this person is somebody who has great depth of emotions, like they feel very deeply, and when they fall in love, they really fall in love. It's not very common, not very often that they find somebody and they feel so deeply and they feel so devoted. With this Knight of Cups opening your reading, I feel like there's somebody very romantic, very soft, very loving, and it's just, I feel like when they meet you, it's going to be very intense for them, very intense, especially with this Death clarifying this Knight of Cups. Like before and after meeting you, life got kind of is very different after they meet you. They see everything with different colors, they have different plans, they feel completely differently emotionally inside of them. And your love is going to change them. This love, what they're going to feel for you, will change them for sure. There is a huge transformation here. I also feel like this person used to be very, very independent, and they valued the side of them of being self-sufficient, independent, like I'm a lone wolf, I don't need anybody, I've built a beautiful life for myself, I've got these little routines, and I've got this living situation that I enjoy very much. For some reason with this Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this person is very attached to their home environment, or where they live, or little things they do every day that's just like habits, or the things they look at, even like going into the garden nearby or walk by the river, and they really enjoy it, and just they have to repeat all the same things to feel happy, to feel content. But with you, it's almost like their whole life has changed, like 180 turn around, and they have this very strong pull towards you that they cannot contain, and they have to somehow forsaken their old ways, forsaken their, is it the proper way to say it? Yeah, forsake, oh my gosh, let go of the old way of living, basically, with this Nine of Pentacles. There could be, for some of you, that this person is a foreigner, or they live away. It could be different cities. For some of you, it could be even different countries, because I keep looking at this Chariot, and I feel like they need to break through to you somehow, cut some distance between you and them, so you get together, so you make this relationship work, so you get married. For many of you, this could be a strong indication of who this is. Yeah. Maybe they're a foreigner, or they're just somebody who's traveling a lot, who is away, like who's living far away from you when you meet, and it's they have to bring in some kind of changes into their life to adjust and fit in this connection and make things work. But again, there's so much love here, even though their personality, again, I do feel that they're very self-sufficient, very independent. They're not somebody who's clinging on to people, or who likes to get into codependent situations, or who goes from one relationship to another relationship, like meets new people every other day. They'd rather be on their own, build their life, devote themselves to whatever it is that they're building, stability, financial stability, or making their life somehow beautiful and interesting and emotionally satisfying, and not waste much energy on relationships, especially like superficial relationships. But when you come around, it's like, no, this is for real, I'm sure, let's do this. This Knight of Cups, the Chariot, I feel like inside of them there will be this desire to move fast, to change their life somehow, to speed up the events. There is this speedy, rapid energy. And they might have to overcome a few difficulties to do that, like obstacles. Again, distance could be something like that, or different nationalities or documents, or with this Despair and Chariot. Just changes in their life that are not everybody is going through. Like normal people don't deal with those things usually, whatever that is. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story. We've got the King of Swords. Yeah, again, I do feel like this person is somebody very solid in their mind. Like they don't need other people to approve of them, to give them some kind of validation, to tell them what to do. They're very much, very sharp in their mind, very intelligent, very deep thinker, and they feel quite self-sufficient. Again, there's none of that unhealthy attachment to other people, so that they feel loved, they feel needed or whatnot. Very independent, very self-sufficient. But when you come around, there's this emotional nature that is coming up to the surface in them with this Knight of Cups. Like, oh, I'm so often in, I would love to be with this person. My heart is singing, my soul is yearning for them. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Yeah, very interesting. The first card we've got here is Rainbow and Blessings. Yeah, I do feel like when they meet you, they're going to feel quite blessed. Like it's a miracle. Somebody like that appeared on my path, and I feel so happy, I feel so blessed, and I'm just so in love, and I want to be with them 24/7 with this Chariot. I want to break through, be physically together with them. I feel like they will feel a lot of gratitude when they're around you. But I do feel like some work needs to be done before you come together somehow. I don't know why. Again, with this card Chop Wood, another indication for me that they'll have to complete some kind of job, a project, or they will need to possibly maybe get a degree or a certain position, or finish whatever it is that they've been working on. Like practical stuff needs to be done. Cutting the distance again. But they would want to do it. Like there's a very sincere desire and wish to be with you. And I also feel like it's quite a hard-working person with this Chop Wood. Quite a responsible, hard-working, not lazy type, definitely not. Then we've got this card Spirit Guide. Very interesting. Again, I feel that they will be very guided, very much intuitively guided towards you. This feels right. Maybe there will be some little synchronicities and signs for them that you are the one, that they need to pursue you or make this work, invest into this relationship. Just feels very fated. I feel like it will feel very fated for you and for them, this connection. Even though there are small hiccups, it's like everything is guided, like pointing in the same direction, which is this union, this connection. And then we have this card Healing Chaos. Again, I do feel like you guys, especially with this misfortune and Nine of Pentacles, there might be something that this person needs to deal with first before you come together, to take care of something. Maybe, for example, they're building a house in a certain place, certain town or city, and they're doing it themselves, like they're creating the landscape and how it's gonna look and the materials, and they're always present at that spot. I don't know why I keep looking at this Nine of Pentacles and it feels like this farm life to me or something like that. And it's a project of their life. They wanted to do it, they wanted to live a certain way, have a certain lifestyle, and then you come along and you live far away, and it's like maybe they have a deadline for this project, this construction, and then they want to travel to you, and it's chaotic, and just, yeah, things are not going too well with whatever it is that they're doing. Maybe they're not keeping up or whatnot. Maybe there is a lot of work they need to do. But I feel like they will manage to heal this confusion, this turbulent situation, and break through to you eventually with this Chariot, because they cannot stay away from you. You feel like a blessing for them, you guys. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. Who will you marry? Look at this, oh my gosh, we've got this card Storm Warning, and also with this Healing Chaos, very similar card. Even the imagery is on these two cards. Maybe this could be an indication for some of you. This person could be from a place where there are storms quite often. For example, do I know any places? Well, in America there are always tornadoes, seem to be. This sounds so horrible. What is the state? You know, the places where it's like an anomaly, always tornadoes going around, and like just a chaotic climate situation. This could be where they are from, or maybe currently when you meet. What's going to be happening in their life is that they will be taking care of some misfortune, for example, of some difficult situation, a breakdown, or financial difficulties that they're dealing with. Again, it's almost like the stability that they had, it's falling apart, and they need to fix it. They need to participate in something. Maybe it's a family issue, just like with this Nine of Pentacles and misfortune. Maybe they lost money, lost some kind of possessions. Maybe their house burned down or something like that. But they are working on it. It's like this person is not giving up. I'm gonna do the work. I feel divinely guided towards this union. We'll heal this chaos. I will heal this chaos. It's gonna be fine. Yeah. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. Who will you marry? We've got this card Triumph. It's like almost there's a sense of final relief, and you wanna clap for this person or be proud of them. And it's actually the Chariot energy. This card associates with the Chariot in traditional tarot, breaking through, overcoming the obstacles, the troubles, the struggle in life, and being the triumphant one. Yeah, definitely your person, their energy. Somebody who doesn't give up too easily. That's what I would definitely describe them as. Somebody who's not giving in, not giving up. And at the bottom we also have this card Victory and Success. Absolutely. Like, you think I'm gonna give up if this is not working or this is getting in my way? I'm just gonna burn everything down and build a new empire in the place of this ruins with my person. I'm not gonna give up. For sure not. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. Who will you marry? We've got this card Full Moon in Leo, and it says don't let pride get in your way. It could be that this person has a strong Leo energy in their chart, maybe again a Moon in Leo, or maybe you do. But yeah, I feel like there's somebody quite confident, very self-sufficient, but also it's just like there's something invincible about them. Whatever I want, I go for it. I don't get distracted by anything that has nothing to do with my goal, my aim. That's the feeling I'm getting from them mostly. Talking about their goal, the bottom of the deck, Gibbous Moon, you are very close to achieving your goal. For those of you guys who know this person, just in case, if you don't, disregard this message. If you know this person, I feel like they're very, very close to making this work, or just resolving some issue, and for you coming together. That's something I also felt strongly. Let's get some more cards. Let's get astrological messages about your person. Pile 2. Who will you marry? And we've got, we've got Aquarius as the first sign, and it says originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. Oh my gosh. Again, I do feel like this person is somebody who's like, who can survive anything, who's got a very open mind. There's some open-mindedness about them, and an ability to see life and situations on a bigger scale, without getting subjective, without getting maybe getting into victimhood, like a victim mentality. It's just eccentric a little bit. I do feel like they're a little bit eccentric. And as I was saying from the beginning, the self-sufficient energy, independent energy is very much common with Aquarius people. Very common. Like very opposite from the Libra. Libra people always need somebody by their side, to hold on to ask for an advice from, to kind of lean on, to bounce back ideas from. Libra people are very much partnership. Aquarius is like, nah, I've got my life, I've got my future ideas, I've got my strange, weird craziness. And I'm not saying that this person is gonna struggle being in a relationship. I just feel like they've got a very healthy self-esteem, and they know who they are. And they don't do codependent relationships or just unhealthy attachments. Maybe you are very similar, you guys, because you seem to be okay with it when you get together. But again, I do feel like they will be quite attached to you. They will have a lot of love for you, and they would want to spend a lot of time with you. And if somebody like that chooses to be with another person, like to go deep, to be in a committed relationship, live together, cohabit, get married, build a family, it's a big one. It's a biggie with this Aquarius energy. Then we've got this card House 1, or the first house in astrology, the ascendant as well. It says individuality, self-image, and approach in life. Very similar message. I do feel like this person knows who they are. I also feel like they're quite attractive. Their personality is quite forceful, and people notice them. Gives me almost this Aries energy, because Aries rules the first house. Yeah, very proactive with this Chariot, with this Blessings card. It's like they're not shy. I don't feel like this is somebody who's shy or get intimidated by people or introverted. Like go-getter, that's who this person is. And then we've got Chiron, or wounded healer in astrology, and it says hurt and heal. And for me, I want to go back to this healing chaos. Again, there is something that needs to be healed by this person. maybe their financial situation, maybe their family situation, maybe the stability in their life before they can make this relationship work. And I do feel like they will try really hard. They will do this job and they will be successful with it, like just like with this triumph card. Healing possibly the living situation problems or distance that you have between you and them. And overall, I do feel like this person has got quite healing energy with a spirit guide, with blessings. Maybe in your charts, in your synastry, their Chiron will be aspected well by your Venus or your Sun, your Moon as well. Let's get some descriptions. Pile 2. Who will you marry? Okay, and the first card we've got here is confident. Yeah, I think we talked about it already. They know themselves. Then we've got humor. They will also make you laugh a lot, this person. Then we have art. So this person could be creative, or maybe they just got very artistic vision almost in life. They want to create things, as I was saying before, to bring something into their reality, like out of their imagination or just inspiration. This could be the industry that they work in, art industry. Then we've got feelings. So they're very in touch with their feelings, especially when you come along. I feel like they will just go deep and fall in love completely with this Knight of Cups. Then we've got Cancer. That explains the feelings. So we had Aquarius so far, we had Cancer. And then we've got Caring. Oh, really nice. And it's almost like there's such an interesting contrast with them, because they seem to be somebody very independent, very forceful, very much strong, solid person. But I feel when you come together, they will take care of you very much. They will be very supportive, very helpful, like a mama bear, papa bear. Yeah, almost like this motherly, fatherly nature will come up in them. What do we have at the bottom? We've got this card Nature as well. And I was talking about nature before, like farm life, gardens, rivers. I think I already picked up on that. Let's get some tea leaf cards, you guys. Pile 2. Who will you marry? Okay, the first card we've got here is Throne, and it says positions of authority. Very interesting. Again, for some of you, this person might be quite established, successful, maybe they've got a serious position somewhere, but overall I feel like this person oozes this energy more so, like of respect, of somebody who's very self-aware, who knows who they are and they are not shaky or confused in life, anything like that. With this house 1, with the Chiron, I do feel like they've been through a lot and they had an opportunity, quite a few, to learn who they are and be confident eventually. Then we've got this card Egg, and it says success assured with good plans and hard work, just like this chopped food. Again, I feel like this is somebody who's very hard working, who knows that Rome wasn't built in one day or overnight. What's the expression? Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, they know, they're patient. They know that Something truly valuable is something that has been worked on, something that requires a lot of investment, a lot of nurturing, a lot of time with this egg. This is how they approach things and life and relationships and their goals. Then we've got this card chain, and it says chain of events that will affect your life. And I was immediately drawn to the globe at the background of this card. With this chariot, I do feel like you might meet this person again somewhere while traveling, or they will be traveling to you, and it's like we would never cross paths if, like, I don't know, if you didn't go to this place, if I came here 5 minutes later, if I didn't choose to travel to this certain country. Just a very strange consequences, even chain of consequences. Oh my god, that's not the word. English, come on, help me. Coincidences. Oh my gosh, you guys, native English speakers, I'm so sorry. I'm trying, I'm doing my best. Just things that are miraculous, strange synchronicities that come together, and here you are, the two of you. Then we've got this card, Caterpillar, and it says things will not always be this way, a change is coming. Yeah, I do feel like initially in this relationship there will be a lot of changes for the both of you, especially for this person. They will adjust their life and make many changes to make sure that you work out, that this connection works out. Then we've got this card Spear, and it says heartache over what you no longer have. To be honest, again, I do sense a bit of sadness from this person and disappointment about something that has fallen apart or got destroyed with this misfortune and Nine of Pentacles. Maybe they've been betrayed by somebody, or some sort of stability couldn't last in their life, or they were building something and eventually it got taken away from them. But they're not giving up. It's like this person really feels like somebody a bit invincible, somebody very determined, somebody very persistent. There will be another day. There will be another day. Even though I've been hurt here, it's like I'm gonna triumph again. I'm gonna be successful again. And then we've got a butterfly, you guys. We had caterpillar and butterfly as well. And it says a change for the better, this card. Come on, focus. Yeah. Interesting, very interesting. Together with this card, caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And then this card, a change for the better. They came quite close. Just one card in between them. Again, beautiful changes for the better seem to be surrounding this connection and this person and your life. Maybe there's a lot of growth that you both induce in each other. Let's get a final heart card. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your future spouse? Pile 3. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your future spouse? Okay, we've got this card Forgiveness. I love the imagery on it. It's so peaceful and serene, and the colors. It says stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream and imagine. Again, maybe some of you, it could be you or your person, it needs to forgive something from the past, or someone from the past, whatever it is that hurt you, whatever it is that disappointed you, caused you doubt yourself, feel unlovable, feel like life is too chaotic, too difficult. Yeah, forgiveness. Maybe when this person comes around, you won't be too receptive because of the pain of the past. They might remind you of somebody, or just, yeah, there could be some resistance here. And at the bottom we also have this card Balance. It says love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I also feel that you two are quite different, like internally you might have different personalities, but when you come together you complement each other so well. Whatever it is that they are lacking, you got. Whatever you lack, they've got. And there is this beautiful balance with you and them. Very beautiful cards. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this rose quartz stone. Let's see, who will you marry? Who is your future spouse? And we've got the Ace of Wands, Letter, King of Pentacles, Sweetheart, Five of Swords, and Wife. Okay, pile 3. Did I say pile 2 in the beginning? I'm sorry if I did. I never remember, but you guys know who you are. Pile 3. I feel like this person is somebody who is very, who's looking for the real deal. I feel like they're very established. They want a serious relationship. They want commitment. They're quite mature, quite, it's like they've got a plan for life and how they want to live this life, how they want to grow old, and it's like very solid morals, solid principles, and there is some maturity about them. They're not looking for just superficial relationship, for something meaningless. With this King of Pentacles, I feel like they're very caring, and when you come around they will have this desire to invest in this relationship, to help you, to be present with you, to support you in life. And for some reason, you guys, I feel like there might be an age difference for some of you. I know this won't resonate for everybody, but with this King of Pentacles and Sweetheart, I feel that there might be an age difference. But it's nothing to be worried about, because obviously you'll get married. It's just something that's very interesting about this relationship. I also feel like this person's got very creative mind, very inspired mind. They get a lot of interesting ideas. They're very smart, very intelligent, and they're very deep thinker. And something you will enjoy a lot is communicating with them through writing, like through texts or emails, or even writing letters to each other. For some reason it's going to be very satisfying how they write, how they talk, how they express themselves. It's not just LOL, OMG kind of conversation. It's going to be very mature and interesting, and the discussions will be just mind-opening, and it's almost like their mind is very perceptive, and there's this creativity. I don't know how to explain it better. Yes, creative mind, but also a mind that is kind of on fire. They always look for more knowledge, more wisdom, more... Maybe they read a lot. I keep looking at the bookshelves behind this King of Pentacles. Maybe there's somebody who reads a lot, or there's somebody who's very educated. Maybe they have like 3 degrees. Or if not, they just like to educate themselves by reading, by researching or whatnot. And talking with them feels like something very exciting, very just new to you. I don't feel like you talk to somebody and felt the way you're going to feel when you speak to this person. Discuss something, when you exchange information. It's interesting that we've got this Five of Swords and Wife. There is this sense of disappointment in the past about the relationships that they had so far. Again, I do feel like this person is ready for family, for kids, for stable, committed relationship. And in the past, it could have been that they've been trying to achieve it with a certain person, and then they've been betrayed or taken for granted, or the other person left, or it just didn't work out eventually. They went separate ways. with whoever it is that's in their past. And it's like there's this almost question, why is it not working out for me? Why is everything not it? Why can I not take a relationship, get a relationship to the state of marriage, commitment, a legal union, with this Five of Swords, like a confusion. I feel like it's something that they've been constantly thinking about and going back to their past relationships, analyzing them. What have I done wrong there? How could I treat better that certain person? How could I improve myself in this relationship, grow in this relationship? What went wrong, basically, with this Five of Swords? A lot of internal thinking and confusion, and almost like this sense of disappointment in themselves a little bit. Because again, they're ready with this King of Pentacles right in the center of your reading. They're ready. This is somebody who's like, I just want to settle down. I just want to have a family, a home, like a cozy nest that I could share with somebody. And that is going to be you, pile 3. I want to look at the bottom of the deck to see the background energy. What do we have? We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Queen of Wands. I feel like it's somebody, I feel like it's you actually. The way they're going to see you, you guys. Somebody very cheerful, very optimistic, very hopeful, very creative, and just who will spark this fire within them as well. You will stimulate their mind a lot, and that is something that they've never felt before. You will inspire them a lot, and that is precious for this person. And that is why in return they would want to take care of you, support you with this King of Pentacles, be the stable pillar in your life. Let's look at your oracle cards. What else do we have to know about this person? We've got this card, DNA and Karma. Very interesting. With this card, again, I keep going back to, I'm drawn to this family. Family. I feel like this person is very family-oriented. That's what I'm trying to get to. They want things to be done possibly the way they have been done in the family that they were brought by. Oh my gosh. English, please work with me. Repeating all of the same traditions, doing things the way possibly their parents have done things, and it's something that they were looking for but never quite achieved, or couldn't find the person that they could build this life with, full of stability, respect, support, like a dynasty. And all of the other experiences they had were quite difficult, possibly karmic or uncomfortable, triggering. And again, there's something about with this karma, I'm getting a lot of Saturn energy, and again, I feel like this is somebody very mature. Mentally for sure, emotionally for sure, but also they could be mature in age for some of you. Like they are very much older than you are. Like age gap could be something prominent in this relationship. Then we've got this card, the Breathe. Yeah. Overall, I feel like they've got a very peaceful energy. Somebody who possibly likes to meditate, or who likes to do yoga, or they have this relaxing, comforting energy about them, especially with this King of Pentacles. Very wise, almost like this wise sage. And they're looking for just ease in life, looking for comfort, looking for safety, and I feel like they've already created it for themselves, but they would also want a relationship like that. Just peaceful, without drama, without pain, with this Five of Swords, without worry and just disappointment. Then we've got this card, Katya. Yeah, no wonder, since we've got the King of Pentacles, I'm sorry you guys. I feel like this person is devoted to their craft, to whatever it is that they're doing, and they're quite financially abundant. Since it's not the Page of Pentacles, not the Knight of Pentacles, it's already a king. Somebody who's very established, very stable. They lived life, almost, I want to say. They lived life. I hope they're not like 70 years old, but who knows. Maybe for some of you they're quite mature. Yeah, I I feel like their career is going quite well. They're very successful in what it is that they do. And then we've got this card thriving. Again, similar indication of them living a good life, thriving and wanting to share it with another person. I don't feel like they're struggling or living in the sense of lack or poverty or struggle, anything like that. It's almost like everything is taken care of. They already took care of everything. Now it's just fix their love life, find the one and build a family. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. Who will you marry? We've got this card, the Thinking Woman. Very interesting. I feel like I'm drawn to this 5 of Swords now with this Thinking Woman. It could be, you guys, that this person has been hurt in the past by somebody cold or uncaring or just a very calculating, rational person, possibly a previous partner. And they are very, it really hit them. It really hit them. Just a sense of not being appreciated, not being loved. There wasn't enough caring. And that's something that they are all about. Care, support, nourishment. Yeah. And the partners that they've been with in the past are totally opposite, totally different, especially with this karma, this Thinking Woman. This is like the Queen of Swords energy. It's like feeling totally unappreciated, not getting enough love, not getting enough warmth in partnerships, in relationships. And I feel like you are different. You are totally different. Pile 3. Who will you marry? We've got this card, Wisdom. This is the Hierophant energy. Again, very smart person, very wise, very intelligent, very knowledgeable with this Ace of Wands. It's like they've got a treasure chest like of knowledge and wisdom that they want to share with somebody, that they want to discuss possibly. And I feel like, again, they're looking for committed union, spiritual union, stable family. We've got this beautiful house at the background, the dog, children. I also feel like they're quite spiritual. Like they're not only materialistic, they know how the universe works. They are interested possibly in religion or again spirituality, spiritual practices, especially with this card Breathe. Remember meditation. What else? Pile 3. Who will you marry? We've got this card Full Moon Eclipse, and it says conclusions are within reach. For me, this card says that you guys are quite close to meeting each other. For those of you who do not know this person, because I feel like there could be quite a few of you who recognize the person who's talking about. For others, I feel like you're quite close with this eclipse, especially Full Moon Eclipse, which has just happened a few days ago. From the time that I'm recording this, 14th of November, you are getting closer to each other with this card, I feel. This is what it's trying to say. Let's get some horoscope messages, like astrology messages about this person. Pile 3. Who will you marry? There is also something about teaching you. I feel like this person will be some kind of a teacher, like a guru, or and probably not literally for some of you, but like teacher in life. They will teach you something. Yay! And the first card we've got here is Cancer, and it says nurture, comfort, and protection. Literally the energy of this person that I was feeling. Very comforting, very warm, very supportive. It's like fatherly figure. If it's a man, they would carry this father archetype very well. If it's a woman, then motherly nature. wonderful parent. If you ever get to have kids with them, and many of you will if you get married, just a fantastic parent. Then we've got this card, the Sun, and it says self-express and embody truth. Yeah, they know who they are, they know themselves, they're very open-minded and like confident. And the Sun, again in astrology, represents the father, very strong masculine energy, a king. This is the archetypes that the Sun energy carries. And I feel like this is, there's just warmth, a lot of warmth about them. And then we've got this card, Taurus. It says trust, patience, and sensuality. And actually the King of Pentacles, I think it's associated with the sign of Taurus in traditional tarot, like the Rider-Waite, oh my gosh, the oldest, this deck, this one. The imagery of the King of Pentacles, it shows the head of a bull. I think that the chair that he's sitting on shows the head of a bull, which is a symbol for Taurus. So this person could have strong Taurus positions in their chart, in their sky, or Cancer. It feels really good. There is a lot of homey energy about them. Homey, comforting, stable, secure. I'm so sorry you guys, my camera died, but we are continuing. I also wanted to look at the bottom of this deck, and we have the second house in astrology. And it says physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. And interestingly enough, the second house is ruled by the sign of Taurus, which we had already here. Now let's get a few descriptions of this person. Pile 3. Who will you marry? The first card that jumped out of this deck was Passion. And it's interesting that we opened your reading with the Ace of Wands, which is the card about passion, passionate energy. Then we've got Foreign, you guys. Very interesting. So this person could be from another country, another place, or just from different ethnicity, but you might be living in a similar place, same place, same country. They might be looking quite different from you. Then we've got hard work, and we also had career as well. Then we have art, so they could be artistic. I think I already have been talking about the artistic mind, creative mind. Like they like to bring something to reality, to build something, for example, or to construct or to create art, literally. Then we have soft, beautiful, very much resonates with the Taurus, the Cancer energy, nurturing, protection, comfort. But also I feel like they're quite tough on the outside. They're very strong and they are very wise. But when you get together, when they get comfortable with you, they soften. This person softens. And then we've got loyalty. This is so beautiful. Loyalty, you guys. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Deep. Yep. Let's get a few tea leaf cards. Pile 3. Pile 3. Who will you marry? The first card, you guys, we've got teardrops, and it says great personal sorrow. I feel like this is what I was talking about the previous relationships, just everything going in the wrong direction. I feel like they've been trying in the previous relationships, but they were not satisfying them, or they were not reaching that final goal of marriage or getting engaged or building a family. Just maybe they lost a lot of people, many people in the past that they loved deeply. Then we've got tortoise, and it says slowly. You guys, I know that I'm probably not pronouncing this word correctly. But anyway, slowly but surely getting ahead. This is very, very Taurus energy of, what's the phrase? Anyway, I'm not gonna remember it. I feel like this is somebody very persistent and very hardworking. And they are very dedicated to their goal, to their final aim. And there are none of this sporadic actions or radical shifts with them. It's like they are very focused on where they need to get, and they don't stop until they do. Yeah, look at this. We've got this card flute, and it says disappointment in a friend or lover. It's something that I'm feeling very strongly about them. It could have been that they were in a situation where they already almost got married, or there is this almost built a happy relationship, but eventually it fell through, it didn't work out. And there's sadness, just like with this teardrops card. Then we've got this card Cane, and it says pay attention to your health. Could be that this person is quite mature, so they have to pay attention to their health. For those of you who your person is more mentally, emotionally mature, they could be focused on health overall, on living a healthy lifestyle, taking care of their body, maybe exercising. Then we've got butterfly, a change for the better. I feel like this is what they will feel when they get to know you, when they meet you. Like, life is finally good. I feel happy again. I feel excited again. I feel passionate again. Then we've got kite, and it says vacation. So some of you might meet this person on vacation, and we also had foreign, remember? While traveling you might meet them, or they will be traveling to you, you will be traveling to them. You might go on many vacations with them, travel with them. And then we've got ear, and it says good news. Very interesting. I feel like communication again, maybe their voice is something that you will really remember and you will really love. Talking with them, listening to them, hearing them speak might be very touching to you, or it would like hit the right spot within you, I should say. Very interesting. Let's get a few heart cards for you guys. Pile 3. What do you have to know about the person you will marry? Okay. This card fell out. And it says, only time will tell. Very interesting. I guess it's a message for those of you who are like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to... And there's this frustration and antsy energy and anxiety about this. And it's almost like a message, calm down, calm down. Time needs to work itself out, work out this, manifest this meeting, this coming together. And if you know this person, then you've got to be a bit more patient again. And at the bottom we also have this card Secret Admirer, and it says someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Again, this could be for those of you who know this person, recognize them in this description. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 4, or everybody who chose the citrine heart. Let's see, who will you marry? Who is your future spouse? And we've got the Star, Old Woman, Three of Swords, falseness, Devil, and joyfulness. This person feels like a really old soul to me. Really old soul, and they've got a very particular picture in their mind about who they want to be with, who they want to love, who they want to build a family with. And there's this simplicity about what they want. A very dreamy energy, but also simplicity and like good old days, I want to say. Not what people around them or nowadays do in relationships, do in love. And they've been hurt a lot. They have been hurt a lot, this person, and possibly betrayed or backstabbed or lied to. Just this feeling of disappointment. They were thinking that they would believe in their previous partners, but eventually there is this disappointment. And that possibly being in toxic relationships or relationships that the other person wasn't taking them seriously or wasn't planning for the future, while they were very hopeful. There is almost this romantic, naive energy about them. Like they believe believe in the goodness of people. They believe in love, true love, and a relationship that lasts a lifetime. But the experiences they had in love are not so pleasant. Definitely not. Possibly codependency. They have known codependency issues, codependent relationships. They dealt with toxic partners. Even though they themselves, it's like there's so much hope. There's so much hope inside of them. And definitely an old soul. I feel like it's an old soul, this person. They might be spiritual. It's just, when you talk to them, it's almost like you're talking to a person from an old movie. Even the way they speak or the way they look, the way they express themselves. It's like, how are you even real? Where did you come from? Like 1800s? And there's a lot of pain, maybe because people don't understand them. They've been through a lot of just rejections possibly, or just people playing with them. Yeah, but their morals are very solid, their principles are very solid in life, and the picture of the future, of the love they would like to experience, it's just so pure and unconditional love. The star is always the energy of unconditional love for me, of acceptance, of love to humankind, humanity, just this objective seeing things from a bigger scale, on bigger perspective. I want to look at the bottom of the deck to see the background energy. We've got the Queen of Cups. This is you guys. I feel when they meet you, since you're going to get married, when they meet you, you will be somebody very nurturing, very caring, very healing for them. Totally unlike whatever else that they've been through, whoever else that they've been with in the past. With the Three of Swords, the Devil, it's just there is softness about you. There is warmth and softness and kindness and almost this motherly, understanding, nourishing energy. Let's look at your oracle cards. What else do we have to know about this person? Yeah, they're so peaceful inside of them. The first card, we've got this waterfall. And it says effortless. I feel like this is what they're looking for. A relationship that flows, a relationship where there is mutual understanding, equal give and take, where emotions just flow and there is no resistance and there is no manipulation, there is no drama. You pour into me, I pour into you, that kind of thing. That's what they want, and that's what you obviously will have, since you will get married. It's just somebody who's very much in touch with their emotions. Very much. And I feel like they dealt with people who are not like that. Who are cold, who are calculating, who are probably just possibly even narcissists. Then we've got this card, time for a nap. again, this calming energy of them. As soon as I opened your cards, I got really relaxed. And then seeing this card time for a nap, it just makes total sense. Their energy is just, maybe they literally like to sleep. And yeah, the way they speak is very calming, is very relaxing. Again, just like somebody who came out of an old movie, like very slow and articulate and just peaceful. Obviously I can't talk like that because English is not even my first language, but if you imagine that, like an old character from old movie, that's what they would sound like. Very interesting person, very unusual. There's something almost like vintage about them. Oh my gosh, maybe they're older or something like that. Then we've got this card, inner peace, you guys. Inner peace, literally who they are. There's so much inner wisdom, inner peace, comfort, and depth of their soul, of their emotional nature. Maybe they like to meditate, maybe they're a creative person, maybe they're into spirituality. There's just the serenity about them. And it's contagious. It's contagious when you're around them. Very much so. And I'm drawn to these two fish in this picture. Maybe they're Pisces, so they've got a lot of Pisces in their sky, in their chart, astrological chart. And we also got this card, courage. Interesting to see. So this person is not all that vulnerable, all that soft. We also got this courageous side, this bravery, this kind of dignity and passionate nature about them. Also Leo could be a prominent sign as well. Let's get some more cards. Pile 4. Very interesting person overall. Who will you marry? Pile 4. Who will you marry? We've got this card, first chakra or Archangel Michael. Yeah, first chakra is all about stability. It's all about covering the basic needs. It's all about feeling safe in life. And I also feel like this is what this person will make you feel. Like you can lean on them, like there is this protector energy. First chakra is a warrior, it's associated with the red color of survival, of protection, of getting that aim, getting to that goal. That's what I'm feeling about this person. Even though they're quite introspective, quite soft and peaceful, they are strong within them with this courage as well. And also very passionate. The first chakra is also carries a meaning of passion, of reproduction, of just all of those natural instincts. A lot of natural, how do I even explain this well? Everything about them is sincere, honest and natural. No pretense, no masks, no playing their role in society or stuff like that. Not trying to be like what other people would want them to be. Very solid person this is. Pile 4. Who will you marry? We've got this card, the universe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just this person sees the bigger picture somehow. This person, possibly they traveled a lot, or they're into spirituality, or they're very intuitive. With the star in universe, it's just, also I'm feeling a lot of creative energy, creativity. Maybe they're into philosophy. Maybe they're just, they know how karma works, how universe works. Yeah, just there's something about them that is so, I can't even find words. It's difficult to explain. Maybe they're just, yeah, it's not coming. It's so interesting. Maybe they themselves would struggle to explain who they are and what they like, what they enjoy. There's this hope and futuristic vision and optimism about them, and seeing into the future almost. Like they can predict things. I would even not be surprised if they could say a certain thing and then it comes true the next day or a few days later or even months. Let's get some more cards. Pile 4. Who will you marry? We've got this card, full moon in Pisces, and it says balance, spirituality and practicality. I think we already talked about them possibly being a Pisces or having strong Piscean nature. Again, spirituality, intuition, very intuitive, very attuned to energies and people and entities and the world. And universe is just incredible, incredible. Who is this? When you meet this person, let me know. Or possibly for those of you who know them, it's just very interesting person. Very sacrificial, self-sacrificial as well. Very compassionate. And at the bottom we've got this card, North Node, and it says step out of your comfort zone. I feel like they will be bringing you out of your comfort zone, just saying things that are just blow your mind. Just very unconventional this person is. Not what the majority of the people are like. Let's get some astrology messages about them. Pile 4. Who will you marry? And we've got Aries, so that could be also one of the prominent placements in the astrology chart. And it says independence, bravery and passion. Yeah, I think we already talked about bravery and passion with this courage. They could be like Aries person with the moon in Pisces, or like Pisces ascended person with the sun in or moon in Aries, something like that. And they're not afraid to be themselves as well. That's what I'm feeling very strongly. Definitely not. Then we've got Taurus as well, and it says trust, patience and sensuality. Then we have Earth, and it says persistence, patience and practicality. There is a lot here about patience. I feel like there's somebody who's very patient with people, sometimes to their fault, giving people second, third, fourth chances and then getting disappointed as well. I also feel like they're very hardworking and they are very focused on their goal, on their bigger vision, on the future, and they don't stop until they get there. Very sensual person. You guys, I apologize for the noise. It's my dog scratching on the door. Let's get some descriptions of this person. Pile 4. Who will you marry? And we've got, oh my gosh, nature. You guys, I feel like I already kept talking about nature for like 2 minutes. I was like, nature, there's something natural about them. Definitely another confirmation. Nature, very attuned to nature. Maybe they like to spend a lot of time in nature. Then we've got health. So maybe they work in health industry, maybe they're a doctor. But I feel a progressive one, just somebody who goes deeper, very deep. Like they've got unusual views, unconventional ideas. Maybe they just like to lead a healthy lifestyle. Then we've got a physical description, and it's blonde, so they could be on the lighter side. Then we've got affectionate, very nice. Then we've got laughter. This could be something that you remember them by, or just you enjoy hearing them laugh, or they laugh a lot. Yeah, what do we have at the bottom? We've got timid. Very interesting. I feel like there's this contrast in them. Sometimes they get timid and like go into the zone of creativity and intuitive realms, and sometimes they get very courageous and passionate, and it's like going back and forth. Let's get some tea leaf cards. Powerful. Who will you marry? Powerful. Okay, and the first card we've got is basket, and it says recognition, reward for merit. Very interesting. With the star card, it could be that this person is quite well known. People kind of respect them, admire them in some circles. Yeah, I do feel like they've achieved a lot so far in their life. Quite successful person. Then we've got crib, and it says birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Interesting. Maybe some of you will have children quite soon in your relationship. I also feel like this person would love to have kids, and this could be one of their motivations to find the one to get married so they could have children and grow a big family as well. Then we've got pale, and it says time to get out of a situation. Oh my gosh, literally this Three of Swords and Devil. This is what they're struggling with, getting out from the past issues, getting away from the past issues, maybe breaking away from unhealthy attachments, and it's like, it's not working out for me anymore, this is not what I want, this person keeps hurting me, and I continue trusting them? How come? I deserve better. And I feel like when you come around, this person will just totally break ties with whatever is in their past, whatever toxic situation, and focus on building a future with you. Then we've got this card, Fair Woman, and it says dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. This could be them. Again, as we had this card blonde somewhere, so on the lighter side. Could be you as well if you recognize yourself in this description. Then we've got the month of the year, and it's March. So this could be when you meet them, or somebody's birthday, yours or theirs. So we could have Pisces people or Aries people watching this. And we already had Aries, remember? Then we've got this card Peacock, and it says beware of great pride. Very interesting. And this could be something that this person is battling with. Again, with the star, they might feel a bit detached from other people, and like not many people get them, and that is why they could go into isolation or just go in their own separate way, like being a lone wolf sometimes. Yeah, pride. Then we've got Cain, and it says pay attention to your health, and we already had health here. Again, could be their profession, like being a doctor, or somebody who's very involved with health, or like maybe healing of some sort. Maybe they just like to exercise or eat healthy food, things like that. And then we've got Ram, and it says a stubborn, aggressive person. And it's not necessarily that they will be stubborn or aggressive, but I keep getting, every time I get a Ram, I think of Aries people. And again, did we have Aries? Yes, we did. So many indications already of Aries. Again, could be you, could be them. Could be both of you for some of you. Yeah. Let's get a final heart card from this deck. Pile 4. Who will you marry? What do you have to know about the person you'll marry? Pile 4. Ah, no, I don't feel like these are the ones. Pile 4. What do you have to know about the person you will marry? Okay, and we've got this card. It says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Deep is the ocean. All of that Pisces, Neptunian, watery energy I'm feeling all of a sudden. Beautiful message. What do we have at the bottom? Yeah, we've got this card, trust. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So this is all I have for you, pile 4. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.